Ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely do hope you're sitting down because this case here is possibly one of the best cases we have ever seen on the channel. Take a look at this. Yo, what is going on guys, and welcome back to Nerd PC Turbo Tech Reviews, and today I am bringing you the GameMax N80. That's it, that's all you need to know. Aww. Fallen in love yet? Because I have. Hope you guys have had an absolutely fantastic week. I know I have. I have spent the time playing around with this case and I am absolutely in love. I have never loved a PC case so much until I met this. Wow. So one of the very first things that you may notice about this PC case is that it does have its own separate pedestal stand. It does feature a one-piece side and front glass curve. Look at that. Look at that. 6 pre-installed PWM fans, 2 of them are reversed, and this case is absolutely stacked out with features. So this case has some of the most unique designs I've ever seen on a case before. Look at these grills down the side. Ain't that beautiful? And it doesn't stop there. It's up on the top too. As you can see, I'm not a small guy, but the size of this case is monstrous. 7 GPU slots, vertical GPU mount supported, and it weighs a ton. So let's get into some of the specs of this before we actually start stripping it down and showing you what it's made of. So this case is 530 millimeters from top to bottom, 439 millimeters from back to front, and she fit 240 millimeters from side to side. Absolutely chonk. This case supports 2 3.5-inch hard drives and 2 SSDs simultaneously. It has its very own unique fan hub, and there is so much space inside, you could probably fit a couple of kids in there, to be fair. So first of all, let's show you inside. So as you can see, it is a very unique style with the curve feature around the edges of the glass. That is all one piece. Now, to get this off, there is no screws, there's no door hinges. It slides off from the front outwards. One of the best ways to do it is put your hand underneath the glass here and at the back here and give it a little nudge. And it literally just pops off. Look at that. There's so much room in here, you could swing a kid in it.
Good luck.
Now, doesn't that make it so much easier for doing builds and stuff? Incredible! As I mentioned earlier, it does have its own little platform, so there's a gap underneath here, which is where you store all your cables, your PSU, and all your hard drives. And at the front, you do have USB Type 3, USB Type-C Gen 2, combo audio ports, and your on and off switch. The switches beast around so we can show you the back. So down in here is the PSU compartment and your hard drive compartment. All you have to do to get this off is a little tab around the back of it, give it a little pull, it just pops off. Lovely. Now to get the back off, there is 2 little thumb screws just down here. Lift this up slightly and the top end up here will actually pop out, and you can remove the whole side casing just like that. And there is another door. You see what I mean? So many compartments. Once again, 2 little thumb screws. And here you have access to the motherboard in case your motherboard has the plugs where they're actually at the back. It does have its very own unique fan hub, which means if the fan hub does fail, you do have to get a replacement directly from them. You can't use your own unless you switch out all the fans. 2 SSD compartments, and this door is also removable. So we have stripped this case down to its bare chassis, and the style and the build quality of this is absolutely phenomenal. There has been no corners cut whatsoever. They have thought of literally every single sort of build design you could ever possibly need and implemented it into this case. So many holes everywhere to put different style cables for you, so you can route things different way however you want it. The fans themselves are set back into the case to give you that nice clean flow look. You can have 360mm all-in-one corners up the top. You can have 280mm fans here. It supports it. Now, I've got the fun part and putting this back together so I can get it plugged in and show you those beautiful lights. So there we go, we put it all back together. What do we genuinely think? First of all, I loved it. Now I really love it. And now I'm sad that I'm gonna have to send it back. No, don't leave. There isn't one bad thing I can genuinely say about this case, and I'm struggling to find any negatives. Honestly, if I was ever to design a case, it genuinely would be this. I just love it. But now, coming to a user point of view, Would this be practical in a modern day PC system? 100% yes. Why wouldn't you? It's big enough to fit every type of configuration you could ever imagine into it. It's so easy to disassemble. Just to take the front case off, all you do is give it a little push, bang, then it's off. You've got hinged doors at the back for cable management. So much space for hard drives and actually tying your cable down into the bottom compartment so they're not all tucked behind the motherboard. It supports backplate and plugged motherboards, so you can have actually hide all the cables away so you don't have to see them. And do you know what? It's obvious. You know what I'm going to pick. You know what I'm going to pick. And there's a reason, because it's fantastic. We're going to award this the Nerd PC Gold Award. GameMax, you have built an absolute diamond of a case. You've come out with this case from absolute nowhere. There's not another one that I can possibly find that looks like this. This is so unique. It's so beautiful. It is so well thought about. And it genuinely does deserve the Nerd PC Gold Award. So congratulations, you genuinely do deserve it. Now, I want to know if you've managed to get your hands on one of these yet, because I know it is extremely limited at the moment. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave us a like and let me know down in the comments if you managed to get one yet, if you like it, what you don't like about it. But until next time, guys, stay awesome and keep gaming.